Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. Amber Freeman sitting back into the seat. How are you, my dear?
Good, how are you?
Good.
It's wild out there weather-wise. There's
It is
chairs
a little windy.
flying all around.
I know, right?
I've gone out to my car like 3 times.
Why? To
Because
see if it's still there?
Yeah. Hey, that would be a good
I'm
insurance
not quite sure.
claim, right?
What, to forget things?
Yeah,
Or?
always. Always when it rains, I leave everything in the car.
Oh.
And once you do your hair, you know
I got
that.
you. Well, no, I keep mine pretty well lacquered up.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
I don't even know.
I will know, that's a fib. Today was one of the first days that when I went back into the bathroom to fix up and do your makeup, because I was filming first thing this morning, I had to put a bit of hairspray on.
Because of the weather?
Yes. I just
little
realised
windy
that.
out there.
I almost told a lie.
If you're not up yet and around, just don't even bother doing your hair.
Just stay in bed?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's always good advice.
Okay, that's a good idea. Hey, any favourite TV shows happening right now? Guess what's back on every Thursday night?
What?
And I only just realised last night because I pre-recorded.
What are we adding to the
How
list?
to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, okay. So at least that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a reality show.
No, it's not reality, but I forgot. It's, you know, what is it? TGIT? Thank
that
God
a
it's
thing?
Thursday.
I don't, you know.
I've forgotten what it's called.
I'm working at night while all of this is happening.
TGI, it used to be TGIF, but now
right.
it's TGI.
You can't.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you
trying to
can't
work out
change
what
it.
those
They just
initials
change.
mean.
Do you do that every night? Like, I mean, I guess that's a Grateful Heart.
No,
TGIW.
no, because they have
TGITU.
Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder. And I was just flicking through, cleaning out my DVR.
Which probably takes hours.
Well, no, it's pretty quick because I record the world news. I record. I love watching Fox News, even though I just find it.
Do you watch ABC 36 News?
Yes.
Okay. Just making
Yes.
sure.
Well, no, that's on. I watch the late one, not the early
11
one,
o'clock.
because that's when I finally get to see everything else.
Well, you have to take care of business
Plus, I
first.
watch all the cut-ins in the programs. But I was just thinking.
The abbreviated version of the news.
Yes, if everyone
hear.
is realising that TGIT is back on, I'm a week behind.
So, but never mind.
What?
I'm not even going to ask because there's a Tuesday and a Thursday. How do you differentiate between the two?
Tuesday is Bravo night.
No, but I mean like TGITH.
I don't know.
Listen,
I
these
don't
are-
come up with this.
these are very
But one
important
thing I am going to
questions.
come up with.
Okay.
All right. This dog knows what he's doing. Look how he's enjoying his movie night. I so want to do this. Take a look at the video. He's wearing a sweatshirt backwards so he can put his popcorn.
Well, and of
in
course
the
he'd be
hood.
wearing glasses.
Huh?
I mean, of course he'd be wearing glasses as well
Yeah.
during this.
But I just
That
love
is pretty
it.
smart.
Oh, is it just not the cleverest, cutest,
It is.
gorgeous?
Can
you hear
dogs-
him chewing?
Yeah.
I'll shut up for a minute.
It's
Now,
pretty cute.
my mother used to say to us as kids that, do you know what a chaff bag is?
I'm guessing it's like a feed bag for
It's like
horses.
a feed bag for horses. So we used to call it a chaff bag.
Sure.
Because you used to put chaff in it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like lucerne and hay. And my sister used to hoof the food down. Do you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, and she'd
Right.
say, if you're not careful, I'll be putting a chaff bag around your neck. Do you know what I mean? Which meant she could graze all day.
Well, that would make life easier.
Which reminded me of this.
Yeah.
And I thought, who doesn't want to eat popcorn like that
Well-
when you're watching movies? Who wants to keep
would
doing
be
this
the
part?
perfect thing for you. As you're sitting there, then you wouldn't have to get up at all.
Totally.
You would just have your whatever. You could even do dividers. You'd stay warm.
But you know my problem is, I'm going to be honest with you, everyone. You know I fluctuate in my weight. It's because I graze. So I buy that Skinny Girl popcorn, the lime and black pepper. It's beautiful. And I think I'm just going to have one.
Just one piece?
Not one piece, one bag.
A day?
But then I eat, no, not every day. Just when I'm doing a binge on TV. And I eat one.
Which is every day.
Then I drink a litre of water.
Okay.
Because I always have water, lots and
Okay.
lots of water. But then it settles down in the tummy and then I go and get another bag of popcorn.
Well, that's a good plan.
I could probably do 3 or 4 popcorns on a weekend.
Oh, easy.
It's a problem.
I'm a grazer as well. It's because I don't like to sit down that long. It just-
But get the lime one, people. It's divine. Alrighty, I've got to tell you about this next story. A Tennessee state representative is creating a new bill that would establish a school dress code for parents and visitors, everyone. He claims it was inspired by teachers and parents who were concerned over the who were concerned over the behaviour and attire of some of the visitors at some of the schools. Now, the code of conduct and dress code are also a precautionary measure to combat on-campus fighting and keep visitors from showing up under the influence and inappropriately dressed. However, he doesn't want to provide a one-size-fits-all policy and is keeping the details secret at the moment. Okay, I am a little bit confused. Is dress codes for visitors normal at school in America?
I think so. I mean, I don't remember being in school and seeing an actual list of how visitors should dress.
Or parents.
Right, or parents. But I'm sure it's kind of was the common sense rule.
Well,
which
yes, like I wouldn't
really
think
play
you'd.
anymore.
Well, I know if you go into malls and shopping centres, you can't wear your bathing suits in there. Do you know what I mean? They
I
don't
do
let
that
you-
all the time.
Oh, you do? Oh. Well, I don't know.
You know, just
Maybe
walk
you do.
all in.
I just think, I know there's some common sense.
Right, but we can't even trust common sense anymore. What concerns, no, it doesn't concern me. Well, two things. How does a dress code combat fighting as far as showing up under the influence? That wouldn't be a dress code. So I guess that's what he means by it's not a one-size-fit-all policy. And I don't understand why he's not dispelling all the details right now. Why is he withholding that? Is there some like top secret?
Well, I think he probably doesn't really know what to put in and what to put out. Is he thinking that, you know, women shouldn't wear sleeveless shirts? Is he thinking that men shouldn't wear flip-flops? Like, I'm just trying to work out
What the exact things are.
What it would be.
I mean, the students have a dress code, so it would only make sense
But not
that
at colleges
visitors,
and things like
Is
that.
this for colleges?
Well, I think drinking under the influence would be more
No,
college
Well, I don't know. I think parents, you know,
Drinking.
yeah.
showing up while you're under the influence, maybe. yeah.
Because the thing is, and I don't know if it's the same, your elementary, middle, and high schools, visitors aren't just allowed on campus.
what I
You have to
thought.
have a sign-in sheet. You go in through
Yeah.
the office. You can't just show up and be like, oh, hey, you know,
Is this,
on weed
so my
and
question
drinking.
to you on this is, and to you at home as well, is this taking, you know, the rights of, you know, it's not even free speech.
No,
is
I
it?
don't think
I'm
so.
just trying to think,
Because this
what
is-
does it sit under?
This is school property. It's not like
Which
you're
is
just out on the
governmentally run.
sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're going in there. The kids have a dress code, so I think the parents should as well. It
Okay,
should be
well-
common sense, but we know that doesn't ever come into play. I don't understand how it's going to relate to coming into school because he quotes somebody coming in high off marijuana. Into
student.
right?
I mean,
and well, smelling the marijuana. So, well, I don't know if that would fall under dress code. Are you going to say you can't wear certain perfumes? Oh, this
Has anyone walked
perfume
outside
hemp.
Walmart?
Well, that's a
Do you know
little,
what I mean?
it's a little different than the school.
But like seriously, like I get where he's coming from, but I also think it's an issue. Do you know what I mean? I
The issue that he's
he's
trying to do
put
it?
that in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
See,
it's going to be a problem.
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
All right. Good. Glad we agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. We'll put that story up
Can't
on
wear
our
your bathing
Facebook.
suit into school. is
No,
Troy.
no, I couldn't cope with that. A man took his family on a vacation over New Year's and decided to use Airbnb, right? Didn't have a problem with that. However, he found two small cameras in the actual accommodation. He claims he found one in the living room and the other one was positioned where it could see the bathroom door. Now, the father of three immediately unplugged the cameras and he told the company he never gave consent, okay? But Airbnb sided with the apartment owner, claiming that the cameras were shown in the picture of the listing. It's in the top, let me see where it is, in the top left-hand corner. Okay.
And that's not circled in the picture, just to be clear. They just circled that so that we can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know that I don't watch TV, but in college I used to sit there and watch Lifetime movies all day long. So this is like my worst fear. And I always ask people when they do Airbnbs if they like ever worry about hidden cameras being in there, because I do, because you don't know whose house you're doing and it's weird. And it's, why does he need one going into the bathroom? But let me tell you, the Airbnb redacted their policy because they said that they handled this wrong because they weren't going to punish the actual owner of the house, the host, because they said you're allowed to have cameras, that's no big deal. But they then went back and changed it because apparently it has to be stated in words that there are cameras inside the house, which it wasn't. It was in pictures. When you're looking at pictures, are you doing like a scan for hidden cameras?
Look, here's the thing. I'm always cautious, even when I'm in supermarkets or banks. I don't know why, maybe I watch too much TV. I always look around to see if there's cameras and things like that. I don't know why.
But you can't always see them. I mean, there are hidden cameras that are so
No, I agree on that.
well hidden that you don't know they're
I
there.
agree.
And you would never know they're there. I'm telling you, there's like an entire series of Lifetime movies.
I think there's an issue with that it's there. Do I think Airbnb did the wrong thing by siding with them originally? No. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is the guy not realizing they were there and then it becoming a problem. He unplugged them.
Yeah, he unplugged them.
So I'm not quite sure. You unplugged them, you're renting it, that's cool. The homeowner wasn't complaining.
Well, of course not.
So what I'm thinking is, was this just a way for him to try and get money back?
No, I don't think so. I would be very, very upset if this happened because...
Even if you saw the cameras there when you walked in?
Yes, absolutely. Because it was not stated and that you're doing a contract with this host and Airbnb and where the rules explicitly say you have to have in writing if there are cameras around. He said he has a 2-year-old son.
But it wasn't like that originally. This is something they've put in now.
No, it was like that when this was done.
Right.
Absolutely. No, that was already one of the rules. And he walked in and found them because they weren't hidden that much.
Story, yeah.
But he said that he had a 2-year-old kid. He doesn't think he did anything crazy in the living room.
No, I don't
But
think
he said
that,
his 2-year-old was probably running in and out of the bathroom, out of tubs with no clothes on.
I agree on that
All
part,
that kind of stuff. No, I think
that
that's
part
horrible.
I agree. I don't think it's a good idea, but I just didn't think. I had a feeling that he was maybe trying to get some money back or something like that. That's the underlying tone I felt.
I would be mad.
Anyway, tell us what you think. We put that story up as well. Sometimes it's hard to figure out if dating is actually going well, meaning if they actually interested in you. This is interesting. Believe it or not, some body language signs may indicate that they actually are. So here are some to keep an eye out for you on your first date. Here's one, my dear.
Can I just put a disclaimer? You're asking 2 single people this. Are we really
That's why we're going on dates.
Are we qualified to answer these?
Yes,
All right.
because these are things that this is why I put it in, because we're both single.
Because
and
we
we
need
go on
lessons?
dates. So here's the thing. These are things that we need to be aware of if that person's interested. Read the first one,
Troy
Noel.
Thompson, always looking out. Number 1, your date leans in.
Yeah.
Maybe they're eating and they're leaning in to get their food.
If anyone leans in over their plate on a date with me, I'm getting the check and walking out.
What?
It means they're sloppy eaters.
Okay.
You know me and my rules.
All right. Number 2, their eye contact is intense.
I like
What
that.
What constitutes intense? Like a stare down?
No, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
If we can go back to my screen, I'm going to go back to camera 3.
Are you going to do it for
Yeah,
us?
I'm going to do this. Here's the thing. If someone's I'm looking directly at the camera now, having a conversation, doing the whole...
Not leaning in.
Not looking, no. I'm just looking at you.
Okay.
You know what I cannot stand?
What?
Is when people start doing this when they're actually having a conversation with you, because it means they're not actually interested in and doing what you are wanting to
Or
talk
they're
about.
thinking about what they're going to say next.
No, I'm going to tell you, the funniest thing is when we were doing our training as hairdressers, one of the teachers at one of the colleges said, if you're not really interested in taking the information in from the clients, look at their mouth as they're talking.
Okay.
Because the minute you look at their eyes, it means you're taking that conversation in. Anyway, what's next? 3rd.
Number 3, their feet point inward.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, this makes them smaller and more approachable.
Okay,
What if
next.
you're sitting down? I mean, I don't know about these. All right. 4, they're tongue-tied. That's every day
That's
in life.
cute.
Well, but that's just
That's
a normal
cute.
conversation for me.
No, I'm never tongue-tied.
No, you are not. Number 5, they'll square up and face you directly.
Yeah, I like that.
But with their feet tucked in and leaned forward
And talking.
intense
It's
staring.
a lot of work on the first
I mean,
date.
so basically you should just sit there, lean in, intensely look. Oh, feet, I can't do it because I'll flash everybody. But yeah, it's with the feet inward. How
Right.
do women do that in dresses?
I don't know. You're telling the story.
No, this is you're the dating expert.
But you took it to a different part. I'm trying to
Because
work-
as a woman,
no,
you think
you
of
don't
this.
do all of that at once.
Oh,
Boo.
you don't?
That's why I'm like, I don't know. This is why we're single.
Hopeless.
Look, I'm on the market. I'm going to see if these people that I go on dates with do this.
Can we please go on dates and hide and do hidden
People
cameras
said to
for
me
you?
that I when I'm on dates, because I don't want them asking things too much about me, I would like to find out about them.
Well, that's not fair.
No, but because they want to talk about the shows or stuff like that, and I don't really want to talk about that part of my life.
Right.
But then they don't talk about anything else. So I ask questions.
Right.
But I've been told it's like being on an interview.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It sort of is.
Can we please do this? Can you set up a date? Because I know you have a very
We're running out of time.
lovely
Quick.
dating life. And we go and hide like in another booth and have like a
No.
camera.
Oh, my
and
Lord.
then we come back and we analyze and see if this is all true and then see if there's a second date.
D, will you
This is
tell us
called
it's-
investigative
Can someone tell me
journalism.
it's time
This is
up?
what
We've
we
got to
go
go
to
to
school for,
commercial.
people.